Okay, sorry about that. I'm gonna make this a two part YouTube because I guess it cut off on me. But anyhow, where I left off at um, from the prior from part one, when you stay in a hotel and stuff, meals are not included. That's the bad thing about it. Now, um, next thing I'm going to talk about assisted living. Assisted living basically means that if someone, if for example, I had did a client where she put her mother in the home, assisted living home, and where people would care for them while they're living there, and she would have to pay rent there, and also the fees that associate as far as taking care of the mother. The rent and the cost of the fees, you can deduct that. If you put someone in a living assisted home and they taking care of the elderly while she's living there and the rent and stuff that she pays, um, you can write the cost for that. Long-term care assurance. Long-term care assurance is an asset protection to in-house care. So if you have an elderly or someone's at home and you have one of them health aides that comes and care for them, the cost for them to take care of the elderly, you can write that off too. Now, as far as the state is concerned, like the state of Maryland, you can get a one-time credit on the Maryland return, just to let you know. Education. Now, if you have a special need child that goes to a special school where they have to pay the tuition, you can write that off. You can write that off as a deduction, but it requires a doctor's notice. Home improvement. I get this question a couple times. So if you have someone who's disabled, like someone in a wheelchair, or can't walk, and they require a ramp from the driveway up to the house, the cost of the constructions and the cost of improvement, you can write that off as the deduction. Now, if it increased the value, you can only write off the difference. Like for this example here, the cost for improvement is $10,000, but it increased the value by $5,000. So the only thing that you can write off is the difference, which is the $5,000 on your Schedule A return. Service dogs. Now, if you have someone who's blind or disabled, and they need a service dog to help them around, the cost of the dog, the upkeep of the dog, the medical expenses of the dog, you can write that off too. But again, you need some type of a written excuse from the doctor that you need that the service dog is required for you in order for them to help you around if you're elderly or crippled or blind or such forth. And that is the end of my presentation. My next presentation is going to be on taxes. So if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. And I thank you very much for listening again. Thank you.